Masters of the elements. It said it. Tarnum faces the 4 elemental lords, now allied against him. If Tarnum is defeated, then all hope is lost, and the world is destroyed. City Hall or Citadel? City Hall.
Finally,
The big
Tarnum
one,
returned
the biggest
to our
one,
world to
large
find
baby.
the elemental lords tearing it apart. But he came back a changed man. He no longer hated magic, but reveled in it. Power surged through his body. Like his enemy, he had become a master of all elements.
He had become an avatar. The last airbender. He had become Crash Bandicoot at the end of Wrath of Cortex. The purity of the elemental planes is a sharp contrast to home. For the first time, I realized there were no smells in the elemental planes. Here, the air carries a scent with it. Flowers, rain, rotting leaves, mud. Still, it's good to be home. Unfortunately, something happened as we passed through the portal to our own world. There is a great distance between my 3 captains and me. Remus thinks the contrast between the 2 realms caused the accident. For now, we keep in contact thanks to owl messengers, such as the one Barcelor uses, and we hope to rejoin our forces soon. And they gave us passes. Why not? Only the Avatar, master of all elements, could stop them. When the world needed him most, he vanished. And then he returned! With 9 enchanters. Am I able to build this thing up completely? I am. I think I might just go with phoenixes, to be honest. Save ourselves some time here. So there they all are. Actually, can we take the towns? Probably. I am Captain Planet. Lol. Tall flames suddenly erupt from the ground, surrounding you. You shrink back, nervous about catching fire, until you notice giant fiery wings unfold to reveal phoenixes. One of them screeches, "We've come to join you! Never again shall we feel the shackles of the Fire Lord!" Well, I know which town I'm going to first. 100 years passed, and my brother and I discovered a new avatar, a barbarian named Tarnum. And although his schmork skills are great, he has a lot to learn before he can save anyone. But I believe Tarnum can save the world. You hope I find the Easter egg in this one? Well, stay up with me and I'll let you know. Elementum. 5 free phoenixes. Well, it certainly made my army choice easy. Alright, pass us. Let's get inside. Ventu. And begin our journey. As you approach your conflux, you find a white iron gate blocking your way. Before your eyes, the bars stretch and change, becoming 12 magic elementals. Good day. Sorry we're late. We haven't missed the battle with the elemental lords, have we? They say in unison. No, you respond. Good. There wasn't anything out there. Beautiful voice acting for the phoenixes, thank you, thank you. The sky here is filled with sprites flying in circles, dancing in the air. You watch their performance for a while, applaud, and try to move on. Unfortunately, they follow. Might you take us along with you? One of them asks. Yes, yes, take us, the rest cheer. We can help you fight those nasty elemental lords. They're meanies, especially that fat, ugly Lord of Air. Yes, he's fat and ugly. He put the ugg in ugly. You agree, only if they'll shut up. Damn straight. Alright, so obviously I probably missed something with him. No? He's the only one that doesn't get an army? Racist. Mage Guild, Altar of Air, Altar of Water, alright, I'll leave. of air, roughly, not units. Now, till Tarnum, I guess that. And Enchanter's Hollows, actually. I could have rolled with Enchanters on this map. They're beautiful on the inside, they're evil on the inside. It didn't take long for one of the mages to figure out how long we have been gone from this world. 30 years! Much can change in 30 years, even if my mission was not. You know, if they had said 100 years, I would have confirmed that this was Avatar and we're done here. I must still stop the Elemental Lords. Men such as Barcelor feel the same way, that if we don't defeat the Elemental Lords, then all that we have lost will be for naught. Realizing that King Magnus might have perished while we were gone, I ordered Pontifex to set out for Bracada immediately. With a sizable force of his own to protect him, Pontifex shouldn't have any trouble getting through enemy lines. Hemross is leaving as well, still caged and in the capable hands of my Golem Master. Now, I thought Gavin Magnus was immortal, was it? Could be wrong here, but I'm pretty sure he's supposed to be immortal. It's like one of the plot points surrounding him. Yeah, he is immortal. Why is that a plot point then? Does Tarnum know he's immortal? He should. Tarnum is immortal. You'd think he'd realize it. Yes, that's what it was. Solver's bio. I knew I had read it somewhere that Gavin Magnus is immortal. Alright, Rissa. We'll pass this. It was cool. Not cool enough though. Ah, ah, ah. Dun 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, okay. Well, I don't know why it took him this long, but sure thing, Tarnum. We're not even gonna get the pyre this week. Damn. Hey, you Derai. Yeah, man, we're still going. We're on the final scenario. Ah, I see. I bet it's the 4 planes, right? Yeah. The day I arrived, I set magic elementals out to explore the land and locate my enemy. There are a lot of typos in this one. And locate my enemy. Today, one of them returned from the northeast with news about the Fire Lord's position. Fire Lord Ozai has raised huge volcanoes and flooded the land to the northeast with lava. The fiery field spread daily, consuming everything in its path, the elemental explains. Firebird growth +5, and I didn't actually get to build it. God damn it. This goddamn game. I need to, get that. Yeah, oh well. I mean, a lot of people said this was their favorite. I personally like the first two more than this one, but it has been fun rolling with a magic hero again. Kind of like, for the same reason Dracon's campaign is fun to me. It's fun rolling with an all-magic hero. Another magic elemental returned today, also from the north. The Lord of Air is a conflux to the northwest, and is busy spreading his magic clouds throughout the land. Although you can still walk on them, the magic elemental claims that the ground is slowly losing its form and will soon disappear for good. In the humid lands to the southwest, explained a third magic elemental scout, is the Lord of Water. The ground is swampy there, rivers and lakes overflow and become lucid pools. Before long, he will have full command of his region. The diplomat pieces, for reasons. If this was Hoda, we'd have a combo already right now. Instead, we have not a capital. Finally, the last magic elemental scout returns from the southeast, where he has found the Lord of Earth. Like the others, Lord Tarnum, the land under Earth's control is crumbling and drying up. The rivers have run dry, only a few lakes remain as a sign that the Lord of Earth hasn't completely gained control of the land, but earthquakes shake the ground daily. Of course, this is not unexpected news. Yes, I say, I have bad news, says the magic elemental. What? The elemental troops lords have indeed become allies. They share resources and information and even troops. Each elemental lord can summon all 4 types of elementals, so you can expect them to have massive armies, and all of them will be concentrating their attacks on me alone. Great. Now, if they really wanted to be thematically legit, they should have only given the AI access these first 5, and not the last 2, but we'll see what happens. Diplomacy to go along with all the Diplo arties, that's funny. Let's halt the turn. Get the cape. That's something I definitely want. And these phoenixes will now never be touched at level 20 at speed 23. That's gonna be an eagle eye one if these Aries are to be believed. Mongoose. Canine. Blocked by a pack. Oh, black dragons. I can't use magic on black dragons. Thanks, 3DO. Sure that wasn't intentional. Eat sleep badly. No, I mean, it's going to be pretty late for me if and when we beat this tonight. I mean, this is a large map. Alright, Lord Eric, thanks for coming. I'll see you tomorrow when we start the next chapter and or finish this one. Well, I'd really prefer to finish this tonight, for obvious reasons. No. 10, 10, 20, 15,000. Alright, so we're not there yet. My classes start in 6 days. Literally 6 days. Yippee. So I'm trying to finish Chronicles before then. I don't know how possible that'll be with work getting in the way, but we're certainly giving it our best effort here. I wonder if his name is actually Lord of Air. No, it's just Aine. Aine is the Lord of Air! A lot of time to stream. Not really. I don't really have a lot of time. I can't... Unless I stream in the morning, I can't stream Friday or Monday. Not streaming Saturday, partially because Mikik's streaming, but mainly because I have a 6-hour test I have to take on Saturday. Sunday we'll be streaming for a very long time, but like those other days are booked. There's not much I can do there. So Wednesday and Thursday we need to make hay on. Just like we did today. That +4 Phoenix growth is pretty damn nice. A letter arrived from King Magnus today. It reads, Tarnum, amazing! After all these years, for you to return alive is simply amazing. I've heard some of what you have experienced while in the elemental planes from the man you sent to me, but I hunger for more information. I know your hands are still busy with the elemental lords, but maybe I can help you sometime soon. Unfortunately, we've had some trouble in the decades since your absence, and don't have much to offer right now. Good luck, and looking forward to hearing from you again. Gavin Magnus, King of Bracado. We'll start building those up, but I don't have the order to do it right now. Today, some of my fire elementals managed to slip into the land of the Fire Lord and destroy some of his supplies. Outnumbered as I am, I must strike back at my enemy, weaken him, and get him thinking about protecting his own lands before he can attack mine. Dun, dun, dun. Yeah, the 6-hour test is gonna... It's not gonna suck because it's easy, it's just gonna suck because it takes forever. But such is life. Yep, this has been a 7-hour stream. We'll see how much longer it takes since this is a large map. Dun, dun. I'm prepared to go about 2 more hours. Not that I want to, since I mean, obviously I'm not streaming until I get home from work tomorrow. That should be completely obvious with how late we've gone today. Not that I necessarily need to, but I might as well search this. Go get him, AI. You know, suddenly I don't trust the AI to do this. Yep. Still a winner. Implosion. Oh. I suppose I should. Hey, Arc Devils. Those will be easily taken by me. Why does everything require ore? Everything we don't have. It's the end of 137, lovely. We get a dog. We get a doggy dog dog. I bet now things are going to be attacking us. Totally take those Arc Devils right now, but I don't want to just because it would open up the floodgates for the AI in that direction. I prefer them not coming at me right now. We are not using the HD mod. What do I need for this? Why do I need the upgraded altar of airfit though? I don't know. We're not using the HD mod because it apparently messes with the game files and that it switches up portraits and stuff. Now, in the future, I will have no problem with doing that. Since this is my first time playing through this game, I kind of wanted to play through it as it's supposed to be and as it's supposed to look. So that's why it's regular Heroes 3. Which in the beginning was a struggle. Now it's kind of just, it is what it is. I kind of wish I had replayable quick combat, or at least quick combat that wouldn't use up all of my mana, but alas, I do not, so all those fights must go unfought. Hey, look at that, a magic spring. And 10, 10, 10. There's another pyre. Beautiful. And I've now reached it. Dun dun dun. Dun dun dun. Hold off on the rest. Although now that I have gems, I might spend a bit. That's gonna be nice and fun to do. Sorry, not gems. Sulfur, because this is original Heroes 3. See, look at that. I got too used to the HD mod. HD mod patched that. Which was funny, because I used to use that to my advantage, that Nagabanks only give, and there's Castle. That Nagabanks give Sulfur as well, when they were really supposed to give gems. It makes sense, it was just fun to, take advantage of. Alright. Using the same tactic used against the Fire Lord, I sent some ice elementals to steal some resources from the Lord of Water. Unfortunately, they were spotted soon after they stole the goods. Before they were caught, however, my elementals destroyed their booty. Too bad they didn't return. I have no idea what town this is. For Shana. Alright, so this is the one where we need to start building. We'll do it next week. Hey, look at that. Ore. Never mind. Oh, Titans, nice. Never mind, I'll start building this up right now. Destroyed their booty. Booty to fly. Hey, you die first. What a shame. Didn't even get to finish clearing my zone. Already they're coming all up on me. Who hasn't? Lol. Taking my resources now. Oh, I already recruited my firebirds. Event 2, not fireworks, phoenixes. Haha, so we're being attacked from all angles now. Oh well, it was fun while it lasted. Got to build. Oh well. Hey. It's not come all upon me. Since some of my raids have been getting repelled lately, I sent a combined force of water and earth elementals to attack one of the Earth Lord's supply lines. They were successful and returned with only a few injuries. Rasan. Come on. course, it's Sayul again. They're able to recruit psychic elementals, which tells me, yep, and there's fire resist, so the game's able to recruit everything. They're not thematically correct. What the hell? An air elemental scout warns you that there is an army camped ahead. You stop your forces and send a messenger, arranging parley with their commander. As you approach, you find a haughty young wizard on a white horse. Are you really Lord Tarnum? The wizard asks. Yes, and who are you? I represent Gavin Magnus, King of Arcata. The troops I have with me are for you. Reinforcements for your battle against the elemental lords. They are yours to do with as you wish. King Magnus also send you his luck in the battles ahead. Tell him I thank him. He has perfect timing. There it is, the Easter egg! Oh, well, there it is. I wasn't expecting that one. I'll admit. Ah, speaking of which, that reminds me, I have to go back to that one... I have to go back to Conquest of the Underworld. If you're still awake when I finish this, remind me. I have to go back to Conquest of the Underworld to go get that gold from the one scenario. That gold Easter egg you wanted me to find. You just red pill it up to there. Won't matter. So, Firelord Ozai is going to be the one that surprises us. Alright. Then we'll do it. Gotcha. And now we will just Armageddon everything in our path. It'll be really funny when the game comes at us with a orbital vulnerability. Am I going to be able to build Armor of the Stannis? Because that would be amazing. Really? The Elemental Lords have become suspicious of their own troops, an unexpected result of my raids. They've been treating their own troops so poorly lately that when I sent some Storm Elementals for a raid, they were able to join up with some deserting Elementals. The Elementals returned to join my forces, while the Storm Elementals destroyed the Air Lord's goods. Nice. 14 Fire Elementals. Alright. And here comes the Earth. All of the Elemental Lords are plagued with desertions. Even this close to the Water Lords' conflicts, a horde of Water Elementals asked to join you. If this keeps up, this war will be over quickly. Beautiful. There's Massine, but unfortunately I must go recruit, and then I will have to defend from 2 invading forces. Gonna have enough movement, am I? 31 phoenixes. That's just incredible. Alright, he didn't come at me. Next turn, I suppose. Next turn. Another letter from King Magnus arrived this morning. Tarnum, I understand that you are unable to explain the mysteries of the elemental planes to me now in the middle of war, so I am coming for a visit. If I could sit down with you and talk for just a couple hours each night, I think I could learn much. Just so I'm not a complete hindrance, I will also bring along some reinforcements. Good day. Gavin Magnus, King of Bracada. Where the hell are those gonna go? Alright. Roy-san. Yeah, if only I had DD. It'll be fine. As long as they don't amass a bunch of firebirds and or magic elementals, we'll be able to easily do this. That's a thing. AI is always funny. I guess if I was to do this on impossible difficulty, I'd just give them my starting zone and then just go all in against them. Save time. Otherwise, this is going to take a while. Right, let's go after the air. Earth. Since water has the swamps. AI at its best, at its finest, yes. There's obviously something there. There it is. Alright. Thunar and Vlochten. Let's get a nice little foothold in the earth. Should only have 2 survivors of my blast. Or I could just be even more sinister and go plop. Aha. My spells there, Grindin. So as strong as Grindin is, he cannot defeat us. We do lose a Phoenix, unfortunately. But not for long. And we win. Thank goodness we kept Rissa all alive all this time. Well, let me see something. Level 37 Sail. So the heroes are starting at level 37. That's actually hilarious. It's actually not a bad Sail, except for the first aid. And estates, but... Dun, dun, dun. Okay, so I'm assuming that they all have 3 towns. I now have 4, and then... Tan would have 2. $37 Sail. Not interested. And it lived. Alright. Benton. Benton. Bentu. Bum. Huh, Brissa has some nice stats as well. I won't save her in the end, but she has some nice stats. Now down to Vlochten. Again, I don't really want to use view air because I consider that to be a bit of cheating. Back to Venton. If this is a map I'd have played before, like all of the other campaigns, sure, I'd use view air. I wouldn't care at that point. There'd be no reason not to. I'd just be wasting time if I didn't. But since I've never played these before, I mean, these are blind. I do kind of want to explore the map for myself. Oh. Bastard. Smart enough to take down some phoenixes. For that alone, he had to go. I don't need any of the rest. Alright, so I'm moving over here, so there must be a town. And yet again, I must come and play defense. Or not. Before San will be able to hold off whatever that's supposed to be. Not Mama Lacus. Well, it had to be done. Now, I'm imagining the 4 AI areas are going to be mirrors of each other, so as soon as I figure out the layout of this one, I should, in theory, then just be able to roll through the next ones. Dun, 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 dun. See ya. Got too close. Two towns need to be defended. Oh, alright, so clearly getting closer. There's not one of them. This is one of them. Elementon. I probably don't have mana to pull this one. Just the units with names and skill sets. For the most part, yeah. It is pretty cool. I mean, Luna isn't, and the layer isn't. But yeah, for the most part they are. Alright. I just can't. Oh, they're on the mine. Chiba. Just to make sure we don't lose it. Oh, alright, never mind. They all apparently only have one town. So Tan is out. Wow, that's surprising. Screw this, I'm going straight for the other ones. Down goes Tiva. Ah, there's red. Alright, I'm gonna have to go deal with that. Magic Mirror then retreats, yeah. To Forsan and Ignissa, who actually does not have as much army as I thought she would. Dun, 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 dun. Still not a lot. It does. It does. It automatically stacks all of your units, which in and of itself is pretty damn annoying. And then it will pick from the strongest units from there. Phoenixes. Alright, we need to get out there. Back to Van 2. Okay, should be able to get Ignis. Oh, well, yeah, I mean, if there's two heroes, it's not going to do anything to the armies, but I don't think that was the question. Not worried about that. Let's go this way now. After the greens. Logistics would make this a bit easier, but it's fine. It will definitely combine armies if you only have one hero there. And if you have more than 7 slots, it will combine them as it sees the strongest armies are. I mean, I'm fine with them just running around. Just how much they can get up to. A lot of Naga banks on this map, I gotta say. BM lightning bolts, I swear. Begins to rain. A fat drop of water smacks against your face as you look up at the clear blue sky. How could this be? Then the air itself bends and folds in upon itself. A horde of storm elementals take shape, arcs of electricity swimming about their bodies. We'll join you now, one of them shouts. It is no request. Well, it was to me. Igni. I skipped their turn because I killed them. That's pretty funny. Alright. Bye-bye. Sleigh built almost everything. It's pretty nice. Here ran this way. They're making a break for it. closer. I don't trust you being any closer than that. A small group of sprites showed up at the conflux this morning with their mothers hovering nearby. They were a little worried about the children leaving the nest so early, but no one could disagree that they had successfully outwitted older troops. And we have 23 pixies. Nothing to do with 23 pixies though, so let's go to Vent 2. Phoenixes can now be split into 2 stacks of 20 good phoenixes. And we win. Let's go to Forsan. And rather than town portal around to upgrade the firebirds, we might as well just do it ourselves. No real reason not to. No, I don't want to dismiss the army. Yeah, bye-bye. Bye-bye, bye-bye now, bye-bye, bye-bye now, bye. Tiva. Dun 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 dun. Dun dun. Down goes Tiva. Even the AI can't screw this one up. Ribcage, alright, getting closer to what I would imagine is coming here. Nowhere close. There's Neela. Probably can't even get through the imps to reach the town. Or she can, and it's just chosen not to for some reason. I do not know why. Alright, let's go get Teal. Had it too good for too long. Or not. Scratch that. Alright, Luna I'm not scared of. Here I can finally do something about by going to Elementon. Yelling Fenton! I guess Gavin Magnus wasn't really coming because we've gone through quite a few turns here with no story. You know, this idea to use Armageddon a lot was a lot cooler when the enemies would have actually died. But to each their own. Let's get Erdemon, the for some reason non-level up Planeswalker. Replace him with Aine, the level 39 Planeswalker. Walker of the Plains. And we win. Alright, so even though it's a large map, this is not going to take us long at all. Huzzah! We will finish this chapter today, as green has now been defeated. And I need to go here to Ventu. Which allows me to strike at you. And I did not need to do this, but we are. Goodbye, Luna. No reason not to level up. Swampies, their own devices. So, as long as they don't bug me overly much. Alright, to the Realm of Fire. come across lots of energy elementals chained at the edge of the fiery fields. You approach cautiously. One of the elementals shakes his chains and says, "Free us, please. These are magical bonds. The Fire Lords placed us here to fight you even though we didn't want to." "If I free you, you will fight against your former master," you ask. "Of course," they shout. "Well, you'll do no such thing in my army," but pleasant sentiment all nonetheless. And there's Lagomor. Easy one. Stay once, let's get some phoenixes. Unar. Well, Red will have to make a move somewhere. And they did, just evidently off screen. Well, off screen. King Gavin Magnus arrived this morning on a black charger, his robes billowing behind him. With him came almost 100 people, his entourage, not a single fighter in the bunch. Now I have to support these people and fight the war at the same time. But I noticed immediately that Gavin Magnus hadn't changed at all since I first saw him. I had been expecting an old man. 30 years had passed, and this man didn't appear a day older. Could there be some truth in the rumors that Gavin Magnus was immortal too? He didn't know. Weird how the world map is just grassland. Well, that's the thing. They're not going to overwrite that. As King Magnus promised, in exchange for you teaching him about the elemental plains, a small force of elementals arrive here at the conflux. I thought they said he didn't bring fighting units with him. It's literally what he just complained about. And there they are. Alright, you bunch of demoniacs, let's go. I suppose it makes sense that they get demoniacs and those guys got swamp guys. I quickly learned that another member of King Magnus's entourage was the leering Hemeros, except now he walked around a free man. This morning Magnus called an audience, all were to attend. As soon as I arrived, however, I knew something was wrong because Hemeros was standing next to the king. "I am told," Magnus began, "that there was some trouble while you were in the elemental planes. A disagreement, shall we say." Several people nodded, but I stepped forward. "Nothing that hasn't already been settled, King Magnus. Send my letter to you. I explained this and what I thought should be done with my prisoner," I said. "Yes, well, when you became my prisoner, I decided to let Hemeros free, as long as he would return here and make a statement to you all." Magnus looked at Hemeros, who nervously stepped forward. I've had the opportunity to do some research into the history of our people and of the barbarian people. Sadly, I have learned that our ancestors wronged the barbarians. We enslaved them all. Furthermore, I am here to denounce my earlier accusation that Tarnum here is no true wizard. He is obviously the best of us all, and no barbarian. Hemeros backed away as I tried to close my mouth. Kings could be quite convincing when they wanted to be. A black charger. Sick ride, bruh. Easy one. Again. The same town. Except now they will bend the knee. Dun, dun. Dun, dun. King Magnus accepted my invitation to a private dinner, but neither of us enjoyed ourselves much. The moment we sat down, Magnus said, "I first saw you long ago, shortly before you conquered Castle Steelhorn." Somehow Magnus knew what my question was going to be. This man was immortal, and I wanted to know why. "You're immortal," I said. "Of course, but not in the same way as you," Magnus said. "First found out I was immortal when one of your behemoths killed me. Imagine my surprise when I came back to life." I spent much of my time ever since researching magic in the world around me, which is why I came here to learn about the elemental planes. You said that was the first time you saw me, I mentioned. Well, yes, I saw your rise as well as your death. Since then, I have heard stories about you, but nothing very substantial. I knew someday our paths would cross again, especially when I became king of Bracada. I used to hate you, Tarnum, the barbarian king, but time has a way of making you forget. Now, if you can manage to defeat these elemental lords, I will consider us even, perhaps even brothers, Magnus said with a wide smile. Unfortunately, I had no interest in being this man's friend. He had cold arrogance that was worse than anything Barcelar had ever been. He seemed inhuman. I wondered if his mysterious immortality, rumored to be caused by a spell, made him this way. Did others perceive me that way? Have I, too, become less than human? I'd say so. Alright. Got him right into our trap. Elementum. Wrong town. Forshan. Well, actually, while we're here. Not a Forshan. I went for the double kill. That's just funny. And here is Sidar. Monir. Well, Tact Pro, I feel I must explain to you what I explained to Diablo when I play these maps. First and foremost, I'm playing for the story, because I've never played these before, and the lore is very interesting. I don't really need to fight this. Suicidal pixies. AI ruthless. Yeah, man, apparently. So first and foremost, I'm playing for the story, which requires us to skip a lot of turns to get to it. Second of all, I also like to play maps to their completion. As Skeleton King has said, there are many Easter eggs on maps, and I like to find them. And that's the end of that. So, they killed Monet. Ah well. What are you gonna do? At least now we can kill them and call it a day. For red at least. And then that will leave only the Water Lords. Fire Lord Ozai, your time is now! Your bending has been taken away. I have destroyed my own catapult to ensure it. Ha ha ha. And there it is. Brouhaha. Let's see. Another army out there somewhere, I thought. Verdish with... Okay, so Verdish has an army. Ah, there he is. There's Glare. Running amok. Nice. And Verdish came closer. And then he read, yep. Today, King Magnus is returning home. Unfortunately, Barcelar has been ordered to go with him. Thankfully, Hemaros is leaving as well. Last night, Barcelar drank well into the night and laughed at the silly way we treated each other. We would depart friends and promise to see each other again. Although I knew I would not be able to keep that promise. Before the king left, however, I pulled Magnus aside into my tent. First, I want to recommend you give Barcelar the highest honors you can. He's a courageous man, one of the bravest you've got, and he deserves it. He and all the others deserve it for traipsing off to the elemental planes, forever leaving their loved ones behind. They will, Magnus promised. Second, when I have defeated the elemental lords, I'm going to turn over those troops that belong to you to Remus. As for the elementals, I'll be giving them their freedom and sending them back home to their realms. Magnus didn't seem pleased with this. I could tell he had been looking forward to gaining control over the elementals and becoming a master of the elements himself. I see, Magnus said. And if you think Remus or Barcelar can tell you how to get to the elemental planes, I've already talked with the psychic elementals. Once this is over, they're going to remove that information from the minds of those who've learned it, I said firmly. The powers of the elements was too great a temptation for the people of this world. I had already made a deal with the magic elementals to make the secrets of the conflicts disappear as well, forever. Once the elemental lords were defeated, they would never be heard from again, nor would there be another master of the elements. I can only assume this is taking place after Armageddon's Blade, chronologically, if that's what they're saying. Let's go to Vent 2. Dun, 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 dun. And there we go. Money. Time to finish the AI off. 10 Titans. Dun, 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 dun. With their superpowers, they unite. 10 Titans! Dun, 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 dun. Lol. I love how they cast the spell before they retreat. It's always hilarious. Now, I would be surprised if that cutscene was the last one we're gonna get. I really wouldn't. Gotta take my boy Thunar here. Come on now. Dun 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 dun. Alright, Thunar, you're gonna travel over here because you're gonna stand as the last line of defense. And a block, so I go and take care of business out here. There you go. Should never have anything powerful enough to take that out. If they do, I will be pissed. And now, we get to find out what's on this map. And I'm happy to explore this one first, so I don't have to come back to it. Now, I'm fairly certain there's a hero out here somewhere. Where they are, we'll see. Oh, there they are. It's Cult. Teen Titans. Rams is losing it. Nah, man. In order to become a streamer, you must lose it first. Lol. He's lost his marbles. Nah, I'm fine. A little tired, I'll admit. Getting a little tired, but we're almost done, so it's fine. Alright, let's get more morale. They didn't resurrect. Level 35, Wizard Harry. Alright, cool. There are a bunch of stat boosts on this map, which means this Tarnum is going to be incredibly buffed. Re-ES up. So, I've done it. This is obviously the end of this chapter. Managed to do it in one day, and I feel I can now accurately say that I'm not sure why it's people's favorites, and that somewhat concerns me for how good the rest of them will be. Because I definitely enjoyed the first one a lot more than this. As far as map length goes, this one obviously was better than Conquest of the Underworld, considering how long Conquest of the Underworld took for 2 of those maps. God damn it. But I mean, I just don't see how this would top the first one. In any aspect. I mean, the story was alright, and could have been too. I don't know. I just don't. I guess I just don't see it. Could just be me though. It's just better. I guess this is just better than all the others. Campaign player. Alright, let's go to Luckton. Actually play as Conflux in a campaign. Maybe that's it. You know, you could be onto something there. There aren't many other campaigns where you get to play as Conflux. He's gonna attack, I just know it. I kinda wish this was one where I could just defeat the AI and then play to the end. I mean, I can understand why it's not. Hey look, they're not actually using spell points. I can understand why it's not, but it would be cool if it was. I don't know. When they show up tomorrow, I guess we can ask them. Can wait for Tarnum to play with the Cove faction and be a pirate. Not a shot. Felt good becoming a master of the elements and using a lot of magic. I mean, see, I agree with that, but we have Dracon's campaign for that as well. It's not like that's something exclusive to this campaign. I mean, yeah, it's cool, but I don't know. I guess it's just me. As far as I'm concerned, though, of the first 3 chapters that I have actually played, I definitely liked the first one the best. I'll rank this one above the Conquest of the Underworld, but only because I was able to do it so much quicker, and there wasn't any one map where I was like, oh my god, can it please just end, other than the swamp one. That swamp one was... The swamp one was pretty boring, I'm not gonna lie, but... Then the rest went quickly enough. Being able to run around with the enchanters is pretty fun, I'm not gonna lie. And the next one's one I think the next one is Clash of Dragons, and if I'm right, then that's one I am actually looking forward to. Tarnum greater than Drakon. Not by these stats. Or secondary skills. Drakon has them. I'm missing one. Right in front of me. There's something right in front of me that I don't know. What the hell? Oh, the ground shakes, cracks, you're unable to keep your footing, so you drop to one knee to steady yourself. Out of the holes in the ground crawl earth and magma elementals. You raise your hands to attack, but before you can conjure your spells, the elementals bow unexpectedly and join your ranks without a single word. Go back in the pit from which you came. That's a well hidden orbit there, though. Meh. Bad luck is for schmucks. Go to Element now, actually. Alright, we have 122. Scratch that plan. Go to... Ah, fuck him. If Dunar dies, he dies. If he doesn't, he doesn't. I like how this whole part of the map was just untouched. And there was a pyre. There were pyres on this map the whole time. Time to run errands. Well, have fun, Dorai. I'll see you tomorrow. You know, I figured there would be pyres on this map. When I saw all the other dwellings, I just never got a chance to find them. And here are all the resistance arties. I do find it interesting that they did that, though. They put a bunch of huts where you can just have that. Pyre dwellings the whole time. Meh, it's fine. Obviously, we didn't actually need them. Force on. Alright, let's go reinforce him now. Squirrel. Yeah, I don't think they're gonna attack that. It's just a funny feeling, but I don't think he's gonna be under attack anytime soon. Would have thought the AI had been here. Amulet of the Undertaker. I just realized we didn't get the pieces to armor up the damned. Thought that's where we were going. Sorry, armor the Stannis. I did think that's where the AI was going though. Skull helmet and ribcage. Oh wow, we could have actually gotten a lot of enchanties. So, enchanter strats were legitimate strats for this map. Obviously, we chose not to pursue them. I think how I would actually do this, how I will actually do this when I go back to do it on a possible difficulty, is the quick and easy way of just picking up that army, the free army it gives you, and then just using that. Pixie population. So, story's over until we see the final cutscene. Although, honestly, that last bit of wrap-up text to me is the final cutscene. Not sure what more they can put than that. Level 37. was so confident that we wouldn't finish this one today. Ah. Got this done. Easy peasy. Elemental lemons were squeezied. Hey there, Zero. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, we laugh at Neo. Seriously. Couldn't have been more wrong. And it was never really in doubt. I mean, maybe if this large map had come earlier, I might have considered not finishing tonight, but this was the last one. Obviously, we were going to finish. There's no question. Misplaced cards, nice. We're gonna be one level away. Level 38. Well, on the bright side, this is the last area we need to explore, and then we can go finish this map. I gotta say, there's not a lot on here. Unfortunately. It would have been cooler if there was. I don't know, I guess they expected you not... I guess they expected this one to go, quickly, and decided not to put too much into it. It's weird. It didn't feel like there was a lot of text either. We got done that relatively quickly. And there it is. That's, oh, no it's not. And now there it is. That's the map. Let's go back to Ventu one final time. Up a bunch of phoenixes. Travel south. Oh, there must have been a week of the pixie. I guess they weren't misplaced cards after all. Where are you? Give me my birds back. I will take... It's the 300. Because this is Sparta! Oh. Forgot to take it off of quick combat. Nope. Oh. Unacceptable. 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 La 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 la, not listening. La 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 la, we're gonna have 2 turns. Nice, we're gonna have 2 of them there. Look what we did. Phoenix growth +5. Ha ha ha. Stupid HG mod. Hey, Oberyn, yep, we're almost done. In fact, after this fight, we will be done for the night. 37 viewers. We actually hovered around 40 for most of the night. That was pretty, interesting. Dun, 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 dun. And because we can, let's kill as many stacks as we can with that. Ha ha ha. And we win. No losses, because I can. I like how Teal didn't even recruit another hero. That's it. We have completed Chapter 3. We are the Masters of the Element.
Tarnum defeated the Elemental Lords, casting them back to their own planes forever. Knowing that if another gained mastery over the elements, the world would never be safe, Tarnum destroyed the Conflux towns and all records of the elemental planes. He soon exchanged his robe and staff for furs and a sword, returning to his life as a barbarian.
Thank you, Skeleton King. And there it is. So, 582 days, 1040 score. If he destroyed all records, then who was narrating? Sounds of it, Sandra. But that's just because it's the same voice actor. Well, it's like Shadow of Death. It's a history. They saved the world from a disaster history may never record. Alright, so we came in first. That one was our accidental finish. There you go, first place. Take that, you energy elementals.